You've got some guys that are named in the pool today that have never been named in the pool, and these guys have been coming back year after year. So I want to congratulate those guys, because Jose Torres is a great example of a guy that never made a region team, and we talked about this all week. He came back with his state team year after year and never made a team, but is now playing for a full national team in the World Cup final. So I think that is an absolutely tremendous feat. I think when we talk about that psychological component, when you're building your house, and that's the roof of your house, a lot of the guys that have come back year after year and have now made the region pool today showing a very strong psychological component or piece to that component. So I want to congratulate those guys. I think they've done a tremendous job. You're going to get better coming back each year. You've got a lot of great college coaches in the room. We've got a tremendous staff of guys that have worked as an under-17 US national team coach in the World Cup. We've had several of these guys that have coached in the under-20 World Cup for the US national team. We've got several guys that have actually played for the United States in the World Cup, at either the under-17, the under-20, and the full national team. So you're very lucky to have a great group of coaches here. I'd like to recognise those guys. They can just stand up and let's give those guys a round of applause. Those guys have worked extremely hard all week to put together good training sessions. We've had some late nights talking and discussing players. They've sat down with you and given you evaluations as to how we think you need to improve. We hope that the player journals have been good for you as well. You've got a lot of use out of them. You're going to take them with you today, show mum and dad when you get home, and hopefully you'll continue to think about the game. Hopefully the lectures were good. Watching the pool games at night, so that you get an idea of where you stand, how good are you, and then what do you need to do next year to try and get selected to play in a pool game. I want to thank all the parents in the room. Without your support, these guys would not be here, and it's a continuous journey. Please understand that these guys are beginning on the journey. The 93s are beginning now to move into college. So it's a continual journey and ups and downs with that, and we talked about that in our lectures, okay? I want to thank all the coaches that have worked hard with me, the state coaches, the administrators. I think the referees have been fantastic this week, the trainers, and Christy Clark and her administrative staff. Again, without everybody's help, it wouldn't be a camp for these young men. So let's give those guys a round of applause. Okay, we're going to call out a group of guys now, and again, end of the week, we've watched guys play. We're going to announce a pool, and as we announce the pool, we want you guys to come up. Now, from this pool of players here, we can now select a group of 18 players to go on some trips this year. And we've got some trips coming up in the fall, and then some international trips in the spring. So if you make this list, then we will probably be in touch with you about some of those trips, okay? So we're going to start with the 93s, we'll start with the older guys. And by the way, great final this morning. I think Tennessee won, right? Tennessee smashed Oklahoma. Alright, so great job there, guys. And again, 93s, I'll tell you this now. There were a lot of great college coaches here watching you play. Some of you guys are going to be getting calls. Alright, I'll tell you that now. It was very, very good. The standard was fantastic. The pool games have been very, very good this week. So congratulations to you 93s. Okay, please listen for your name. We're going to call you out. You've got a t-shirt. You're going to come up on stage, and then we're going to give you a t-shirt, congratulate those guys, and then you'll sit back down. Okay? From Alabama, Bradley Rayburn.